latest playoff version, guys. Pumped up and ready to go. A week full of coverage up there in Foxborough, and it's going to be a big one. For our first thing that we will talk about, it's the real test. Schedule-wise, taking on a team. You haven't faced a lot of teams that have won over 10 games this year.
No, but that's not that big a deal because not all 10-win teams are made equal, as we have seen.
Right.
And these Chargers are walking wounded. Everybody knows I'm an O-line guy.
Right.
And when you lose two all-pro caliber tackles, as the Chargers have, you're just not able to replace that in one fell swoop. Maybe you have a swing tackle on your roster, but ultimately, I heard all the talk this week about Drake May and the real test and da-da-da. I think that's crap. I mean, just go be you. That's all Drake May has to do.
Yeah.
All his team has to do is be what they've been during the regular season. To think that this group is going to be good enough, like in the Brady heyday, where maybe they would be -3 in the turnover ratio, but they'd still find a way to win because, you had the guy in cleats for crying out loud.
Right.
This team can't get away with that. If they're just what they've been in the regular season, they're going to be fine.
Right.
These Chargers are not to be worried about.
Right. It's one of those things. You just got to stick to what's gotten you there.
Yeah, I think that's their mindset this entire week, and it's how they've approached every single game. And I think one of the things that's made them so good this season is their mindset, focus, and discipline heading into every single game. They're not viewing this as some big test. They know it's win or go home. That's the only part that makes it different for them.
No, and Morgan, I love the way you position that, right? Like it's just another week, right? So we're not going to go. We realize the importance of it. There is the do or die element, as you said, but at the end of the day, they don't really need to change anything. They've set a high standard. They've played to a high standard. I've stood here all year long and said, I'm waiting for the clunker. I'm waiting for the clunker. Well, the clunker was week 1, much to my surprise. So, just go be themselves. And the Chargers, they'll make mistakes, they'll give up big plays, and their offensive line is wounded. I mean, that's a recipe for disaster, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And they're not in the 70-degree temperatures anymore.
Right.
They're actually going to be. It's going to be a little cold.
It's going to be a little chilly.
Oh, poor babies.
So you're talking about a quarterback here that hasn't won the playoffs. Both of them haven't, but Drake May hasn't played in the playoffs yet. Who has more to prove, Morgan?
I think Justin Herbert has a lot more to improve. I think if Drake May and the Patriots even lose this game, I don't think it invalidates the season that they had. Justin Herbert, on the other hand, 0-2 in the playoffs. I think he has more to prove versus Drake May.
No question, it's Herbert. He's got demons. He's got a lot to overcome. And if he ends up losing a head-to-head battle where, let's say, it does come down to the quarterbacks and May's the one on the winning end, it's going to be a big indictment against Herbert. I mean, those losses start to stack up. And look, Peyton Manning felt it as well early on in his career. Justin Herbert, it's kind of similar. Be helpful if he didn't turn around, blow leads on the road, and throw 4 picks.
Right.
But I think we'll see a good version of Herbert. I just don't think Herbert's not Josh Allen.
Right.
But I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Do you think the offensive line being wounded will play a factor in maybe that hand getting aggravated or the higher chance? Anyway?
Well, here's the thing, right? If you look at both these quarterbacks, Drake May against the blitz this year has a QBR of 90. Justin Herbert against the blitz has a QBR of 86. New England, however, is in, I think, like 7th in the league in terms of blitz pressure, whereas LA much more down on the list. So I think just because of the blitz pressure, there's a good chance that thing could get dinged up, or you force him out of the pocket, he runs around, takes a hit on the hand, and then there you go.
Got to out-tough him, right?
Yes, I agree. And it could be an issue. I mean, we saw Aaron Rodgers holding his wrist a couple weeks ago for Pittsburgh. He's 20 years Justin Herbert's elder, but it still can be an issue in a quarterback position. Should be a big one. The Chargers are a physical team, but the Patriots are also physical, and they could out-tough them.
Yeah, they'll out-tough them.
Yeah.
These weenie teams who play inside, who come in the cold, get the heck out of here.
They're outside.
You think they're going to be tough? Who? What? The
SoFi Stadium? That's outside.
It's a controlled environment that other fan bases take over on a weekly basis.
It's utopia.
Yes.
Yeah.